talking about. Bro, he got the hottest STL artists. Then, on top of that, he got the business owners, STL celebrities, and everyone in between. Man, trust, he got his community on lock.
He even has something for the ladies.
Yo, check this out. He going live right now. Everybody, shh. It's Dsmoovee.
Streetz 105.1 Dsmoovee, a.k.a. Smooth Diddy, a.k.a. Ain't Nobody Smoother, a.k.a. Smoother than Brown Liquor, a.k.a. The Smoothest, b.k.a. The Smooth Operator, b.k.a. I got so many in case I forgot my own name. Look, if you tapping in with me right now, let me thank you, give you a big shout out, man, because look, it's live, man. Look, Friday nights, man, make sure I go out there and be safe, man. I got my dog, De Niro, in the building, man. Look, one of the best, if not the best videographer in the building. And not only do I have my brother in the building, man, I have brother Aree Riley of Earth Solutions LLC, man. Thank you so much for coming up, brother. We appreciate you, man, taking the time out to join us, man. For the people who don't know who you are, man, introduce them to who you are. Let the world know what you got going on, brother.
Man, first I want to say thanks for having me up here.
No, man, it's all love.
My first time doing it, so I got the jitters a little bit.
Man, it's all good, man. See,
Never had that before.
see, you came in fresh, you came in cool, calm, relaxed, man. You got your son, man. I love the vibe, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But it's like you said, man. It's my name Aree Riley. I started Earth Solutions Environmental.
Yeah.
We've been working since 2013. Paperwork.
Yeah.
Fresh out the gate, 2016. And we've been on from there. We just been pushing.
I love that, man. One thing that a lot of people, man, a lot of people know about me, man, is I love to feature entrepreneurs who doing dope things. So, man, talk to me about Earth Solutions, man, and kind of how you got that started.
I felt like it was a need. You know what I mean? It was in the industry, in our industry, you know, as sometimes black people, us, you know what I mean, we the first ones to get laid off a lot. When I started a while back. I had my brother, well, two of my brothers and a cousin start, and they couldn't hold down work. So, I don't know, man, me just being me, I was just like, look, man, you know, we ain't got to keep on going to nobody's table, asking for no job. Let's just create something,
right,
and start our own so we can have our own work.
Yeah.
And it kind of just took off from there, as me trying to just feed my brothers and my cousin, trying to open up something for them and us.
Yeah.
I mean, it just took off. It just formed legs of its own, and just, you know what I mean? Now it's not just my brothers that I'm trying to feed, it's the brothers I'm trying to feed. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, so it just grew legs, man. It grew legs, and it just took off.
So, man, you also went through, man, an illustrious program, man. Shout out to my cousin, man, Carlos Ball, over at Youth Build. Talk to me about that, man, and when you went through that program, what did it kind of instill in you?
It taught me how to get up at 7 in the morning. Be somewhere at 7 in the morning, rather. You know what I mean? It taught me how to get up early. But Youth Build it's a GED / construction trade. Yeah. So what we did was funny thing though, like before I started Youth Build, like me and my brother, I got a brother that's right above me, Real. Yeah. Right. So me and Real, we was trying to get into Youth Build for a minute, and me and him kept going. Yeah. Right. And you know we from like these areas too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like my brother, he look up, like we doing placement tests. He look up at me from across the room, rub his stomach like, hey man, you hungry? I'm like, yeah. You know, we in the middle of the test. He's like, man, forget this. Let's go. I'm like, all right, bet. So we'd get up and leave in the middle of placement. You know what I mean? Okay. And we did it twice. Yeah. You know, and after that, the girl I was with at the time, my baby mama, she had told me that she had just got pregnant with my oldest daughter. I got a 22-year-old. Oh man, big shout out to you. Yeah. So appreciate it. So when she told me that, I was like, man, I gotta do something, because you know we streets, streets and all that type of stuff. So I was like, man, I gotta do something else to try to provide. You know what I'm saying? So I went there by myself without my brother this time. You know what I mean? Got placed. got into the youth bill, and started going.
Man, that's the story, and I like how you put your brother into it, because I'm gonna ask you this, just as a personal thing, you think you would have finished if you actually would have went back with your brother?
I mean, probably eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually, because me and my brother, we two of the same kind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's when you get us together, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like either. Whatever you rock with, I rock with. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the separation has to be so one person can go ahead and pull the next person up.
Absolutely, man. One thing I love too, brother, is that you a black man in entrepreneurship, man. And of course, we celebrate black women in entrepreneurship, man. But I love to see my brothers that's actually taking the time out to get into owning their own, man. When you see, like, I get to work and I get to do something that I love to do. What's that feeling like every day when you wake up, man?
I mean, I love it, man. I mean, the working part is always been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've always been a person that grind. You know what I mean? I love the grind part and all that type of stuff. But I mean, I think the best part to me is just knowing that I'm providing something. I'm creating the opportunity for my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because where I grew up, we didn't know there was so many opportunities. Either you did this or you did that, and that was it. You know what I mean? But like it's always been kind of funny to me when you hear about people on TV and they be like, "Well, I had the opportunity to be either a doctor or a lawyer, but I sold drugs." And I'm like, man, how you even get to that? Yeah, how you even get them opportunities? You know what I'm saying? How you have the choices? You know what I'm saying? So that's my main thing, is just to make sure they got choices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's the biggest thing when I come home and I see they smiling, they kicking it, because the house got a little bigger. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And they running around.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just doing their thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like, that's the best feeling in the world.
Absolutely, man. So Earth Solutions LLC, man, talk to me about the name.
It's just something just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt like that's like a umbrella. I can add to it. You know what I mean? It's a solution as far as asbestos. It's Earth's solution for the environment, for the asbestos world. You know what I mean? This is your solution. I'm your solution. If you got asbestos problems, mold, lead, whatever, call Earth Solutions. We are the solution.
I mess with it. I mess with it. Yeah. See, that's the thing, bro. I love when, you can tell when somebody's passionate about what they do, because I don't know too many people that's gonna be smiling about asbestos and things like that. But you're like, how did you get? Like, talk to me. Like, how did you really get into and passionate about man, kind of researching that and helping people with when it comes to all those things?
So
man?
When I was a youth bill, right, it's a GED / construction trade school.
Yeah.
Right. So we going and we doing the construction, and all that, the framing, the houses. We on top of houses, we on top of roofs. We doing all this, right? It's cool. But when it came time to graduate, they was like, all right, we're gonna put you in, construction, so you can start doing. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
She's like, why not? I said, because I'm afraid of heights for real. So I ain't want to be up nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she was like, you afraid of heights? Why you ain't tell nobody? You went through this program for 9 months. I was like, man, because I was just trying to, get through it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm afraid of heights. I don't want to do none of that. So she was like, well, I got something for you, and it's going to be like you in a tent almost. And I'm like, a tent? She like, yeah. Have you ever heard of asbestos? So I never heard of that. Like, this was my first time ever hearing about it. You know what I mean? And she was like, it's a program called the Brownsfield program, and we'll sign you up and we'll pay you to go. I was like, man, I bet that's a win. You know what I mean? So she signed me up. She paid us. Then she told me how much they were starting out as doing asbestos. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I think I started out like $16, $17 an hour. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang. Yeah, so I just kept rocking with it. And
And look at you now, man. Look at you now. Yeah. Man, so Earth Solutions, man, what all comes with if they so choose to get Earth Solutions? What are they all getting, man? Talk to me about all the services.
So what we do is we do asbestos, we do lead, we do mold, any hazardous waste material. You basically getting the whole package deal.
Yeah.
I'm a person I'm real critiqued in my work. We take care of everything. We make sure the clients don't have no worries, no problem. Because when you start to get asbestos, when you find out that you have asbestos in your house, you know, it starts to become kind of stressful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because whenever you hear about asbestos, you hear about cancer, death, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, so it's connected to that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I make sure that the client is real. Everything is on me. Don't worry about nothing. I got everything from the first time you talk to me to I cash a check.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that all the stress is on me. You don't have to worry about nothing. So that's the whole package deal. Like, for real, like, you don't have to worry about anything when you work with me.
Absolutely. Man, not only do you have your own business, but, you know, those things come with stresses on itself.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, man, like the customer service that you provide, because I love hearing, man, like, look, I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing else.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, man, and kind of how you established that customer service when it came to your business.
All right, so it wasn't easy, man. It's
keep it real with it, yeah. Keep it real with it.
100.
Yeah.
You know? But none of this easy because I went from a worker to an owner.
Yeah.
So I skipped a few steps in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, the original foot plan is the worker, supervisor, probably estimator. You probably run a company with somebody and then you own a company. You know what I mean? So I skipped the supervisor phase, the estimator phase, and I skipped the part about learning the business phase with somebody else there to help. And I just jumped from worker to owner. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I had to figure out all this stuff in the middle.
And in between, yeah.
By myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no companies willing to work with me. You know what I mean? I ain't had no mentors for real. You know what I mean? None of that type of stuff. So kind of bumped my head a lot. You know what I mean? So, and then like I ain't like this right here is new to me. So you can kind of hear it in my voice. I'm kind of.
But you got it though. But you got it though. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it's like you can hear it in my voice. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the first time I walked in somebody's house, you know what I'm saying? And I'm standing face to face and I'm trying to explain myself about how the company is and what we provide and, you know what I'm saying, off the top. And I ain't never did this. I've never sold myself to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
I'm a very, very kind of to myself type person. You know what I'm saying? So, and man, it was hard, man. It was hard. I had to get over that. You know what I'm saying? It was just me just throwing myself out there like.
That, man, that brings up a good thing. It brings up a good question. When you say, and honestly, like you can say, yeah, man, I'm a little bit to myself, but now being a business owner, you no longer like that. You probably still like that in the personal, but in the business life, you're not. You have to be outcasted, and you have to be out there with promoting what you do. How do you kind of balance those two things?
I mean, I'm still the same. You know what I mean? I like a lot of my business is a lot of phone conversations.
Yeah.
Until we get to projects. When we get to projects, then it's a lot of face-to-face stuff like that. Since I'm still up and coming, you know, I ain't on the golf course just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the rooms drinking and shooting pool. You know, I'm not there yet. We getting there. You know what I'm saying? I got a mentor now, and when I talk to him now, he like, oh yeah, I'm finna get you on the golf courses. Do you know how to play? I'm like, I never played golf. Don't worry about it. We're going to get it, but that's why all the deals get handled. All right, cool. Let's get there. You know what I mean? So right now, we working our way up.
Absolutely.
Working our way up. I'm not all the way out there just yet. You know what I'm saying? We still building.
Man, I love it because, man, like I said, I celebrate entrepreneurs, bro, and that's literally, you know, when you could talk about, man, I'm in a building phase, I'm trying to get here, I'm trying to get there, but the point is, man, like I love it is that you already started on that journey, man, and once again, congratulations to you on that, brother.
Appreciate it.
Because that's an amazing feat in itself. A lot of people don't even take that step or that leap to entrepreneurship, and you did. So I want to ask you this, man. Like, what's one of the best things that you enjoy the most about entrepreneurship?
Man, I love the grind.
Yeah.
I love this part. I love the grind, man. I love the hustle. You know what I mean? I love the.
You be feeling like one of them ball players.
Yeah, I'm on the infield, baby. Let me go get it.
Yeah.
I love that part, man. I love the fact that it's some things that I don't know that I gotta figure out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it make me work a little harder. You know what I'm saying? The way I get jobs, because sometimes I gotta do cold calls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a cold call is somebody call you and they don't know what they want. They don't know if they even want to start. So now you got to figure it out. You got to work them through it, and you got to actually get the job. And I do a lot of cold calls because I love that part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love to just be fresh and, hey man, so what is it that you're looking for? And we move from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just love the grind of it. Everything about the grind of building and, you know, getting it out the mud.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean? I love all that.
So, man, I know this. I don't know if it started with a one man. It was just you, right?
Yeah, me and my wife.
You and the wife. Okay, shout out to the wife. You ain't bring the wife up there.
I got a couple kids who got belly aches.
Okay,
So
yeah.
so they have to stay
Well, shout out to you and the wife, man. I think that's dope in itself. Having y'all business and really running it. What has the business grown to now, man? I know it's not just you and the wife. Talk to me about the growth of it.
So now we are at about 6 employees.
Okay, man.
Yeah, we about 6 employees. We got my mentor I was telling you about, me and him, we're in a partnership job right now, a partnership contract right now. It's probably about $1 million contract.
Oh man, see, look, he ain't say that on the mic. He ain't say,
Yeah, I kind of say that. I kind of shine.
Yeah, he said, no, I ain't.
So we doing that. We'll probably see this year. We'll probably see somewhere over 200,000.
Yeah.
This year. Moving.
Absolutely.
We moving.
Absolutely.
I mean, so we just pushing, just staying humble, keep pushing.
Absolutely.
You know.
So talk to me. I ask every entrepreneur this question, man. Being in St. Louis, we always feel like, man, St. Louis doesn't support. St. Louis doesn't give the credit to those that are successful, popular, whatever the case may be. Talk to me, man. Like, let me know, like, how does it feel to get support from St. Louis, and how do you not focus on that, on the fact that St. Louis doesn't really support?
I don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I mean, St. Louis always been St. Louis. You know what I mean? This is where we grew up at. You know what I mean? I always knew how St. Louis is. They gonna support you or they ain't. You know what I mean? You can't have that mind frame of looking for that support. You gotta step out and do what you need to do. And,
Absolutely.
And later on, hope for the support.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When you start to, or when people start to, you know what I'm saying, recognize you or something like that.
Absolutely.
You know, me, and I tell everybody in my family, you know what I mean, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. You ain't got time to worry about it. My old dude, I just talked to my old dude earlier, and he was like, man, be careful, man, because, you know, man, there's haters out here. You know what I mean? And, you know, you talking about going on this radio station. My old dude just worried about me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, man, listen, Pops, I ain't worried about none of that stuff. Whatever we finna do this, and we gonna do something else after this, and we gonna keep on pushing after that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We can't worry about what the support we have, or if it's not support, or somebody hating on us, or whatever. We gotta keep pushing, man. We here for a job. It's not even, I tell my partner this all the time. I say, man, it's not even me, man. You know what I mean? This is God's work.
Yeah.
I'm just a foot soldier. You know what I mean? I'm just walking the path. Ain't nobody do nothing to me, cause he putting this down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just walking it. I'm just doing what he asked me, or what, you know what I'm saying? So support it's gonna come.
Absolutely.
It's gonna come, because my mother used to always say, if God is with you, who can be against you?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's gonna come. I started off by myself, but now I'm doing $1 million job with partners. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with you. When we first walked in, you was like, man, you got all these people checking in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. Just keep doing what you supposed to do.
And then I got a shout out to you, man, on that. Dude had my IG blowing up. I'm like, yo, I'm getting follower after follower after follower because of you, brother, and that shows a lot. And when you see things like that, when you see that support, how does that make you feel? Like, what mindset does that put you in?
Man, it make you feel good. It make you feel real good, man. I mean, especially with, you know, where you come from and, you know, how you start and where you end up. You know what I mean? It make you feel real good. People saying, you know, go ahead, go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, go get it. And it's all positive. It's all, you know, go get it, go get it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I got my son with me.
Shout out
you know
to, shout out.
So,
yeah, look at that.
So, you know, to show him, like, this is where you can go in further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It make you feel good, man. It make you feel real good to see people smiling when you walk through now.
Absolutely,
You
man.
know what I mean?
I wanna ask you this too. You know, a lot of people are concerned with their legacy. Of course, you know you brought your legacy in the building, man. But what do you feel like is the legacy of Earth Solutions LLC, man? And where are you looking to push it in this next year or in this year?
Man, this is just the start. This is just the base. Hopefully, he'll take it and he'll run with it, turn it into something else. You know what I mean? But this is just the base. Like I said, this is just the umbrella. You know what I mean? We're going to add to it. We're going to build bigger. I've already got a couple more irons in the fire right now that we're working on. That's outside of asbestos. You know what I mean? It's got some other stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it out there just yet.
Okay, see,
you know what I'm saying?
I now, because I was finna ask you. I was finna ask you as soon as you said that.
We working on. My wife gonna be mad, but you know, we working on some Airbnbs. We working on.
Shout out to that's what's up. Yeah.
Some properties. We got a lot of stuff we doing. I got another thing we working on with Eddie.
Yeah.
Is we finna do a job fair.
Shout out
for
to
the
Eddie,
environmental to bring more workers into the environmental field. I got my mentor. He's working with me on this to get the training classes.
Yeah.
So we can provide all of this. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of things that we trying to build. And,
it's coming.
It's coming.
I love it, man. I love it. So, man, I want to ask you this last question. What advice would you give to somebody out there, man, who's listening, watching on live or tapping into the airwaves? What advice would you give them about entrepreneurship, taking that leap of faith as you did, man?
Pick something, man. Pick something. Pick something and then do it. And just stay focused. You know what I mean? Stay focused. Pick something, do it, stay focused. It don't even matter. Like, you hear a lot of people say you got to love it in order for you to do it. I don't believe that. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Because I didn't like asbestos. I didn't like working. It's hard work. You know what I mean? I didn't like it. I grew into liking it. You know what I mean? I grew into loving it. You know what I mean? Told myself, man, this is easy. Let me go ahead and just bust these couple hours out and I'm back doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then once I kept telling myself that, then I started seeing how easy it was for me to do this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, pick something. You can pick whatever you want to. Just grab something.
Appreciate
and then
that.
just keep pushing on it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. So, brother, I need you to tell people how they can follow you, man. Tell people how they can support Earth Solutions LLC. Tell them how they can get in contact with you. Tell them how they can book you. Tell them how they can schedule a consultation with all that stuff.
Okay, well, my website is, what is it? EarthSolutionsLLC.net. You can follow me on Instagram at Earths_Solutions. You can support me by just giving me money. That'll help a lot. Yeah. Just cash.
Tap in. Give them the cash.
Cash out me a couple times. You know what I mean? That's a big support.
Yeah.
Or you can get in contact with me. My phone number is 314-299-0020. I'm on Facebook, Earth Solutions Environmental Services LLC.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's.
Are y'all hiring right now, or y'all?
We will be.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we need. Yeah.
But call me. Call me.
Y'all got that number?
Call me. Hit me up on my webpage.
Yeah.
Let me know. We'll take your name down because, like I said, we got some things in the works coming up now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got job fairs. We got the SLP school project going right now. So yeah, definitely call me, so I can get your name, I can get your information. We can try to get you into the school. If you don't have license, we can figure out something, man. We can figure out a route for you.
Man, I appreciate that.
We can just go from there. We can keep pushing.
Man, I appreciate your demonstration. I appreciate your example, brother. I thoroughly appreciate you, man, showing black men how to own their own, man, and be in the ownership phase of what entrepreneurship is, man. And shout out to the wife. Thank you one more time, man. Give them that IG and let them know how they can follow you one more time.
Okay, so the Instagram is @earths_solutions. My website is www.earthsllc.net. I'm on Facebook, Earth Solutions Environmental Services LLC. My phone number is 314-299-0020. And I mean, that's the best. That's the best way for you to get in contact with me.
Appreciate you, brother. Look, make sure y'all tap in right now. Brother Aree's working with Earth Solutions LLC, man, getting everything popping. Big shout out to him. Right now, man, I got some Dante De Niro, Bad B roll call featuring Raleigh coming up right now. Call that number 314-669-1390. It's Dsmoovee, voice of the streets.